to Knitting the Notes with Dr. B. Today I wanted to share with you 3 ways that I have found of teaching children how to see where the groups of 2 black keys are versus the group of 3 black keys, where the CDEs under the 2 black keys are, where the FGABs are under the 3 black keys. Let's get started. The first game I'd like to share with you is the one that is least expensive. It's a printout that you get from Nicola Canton, and it is 2 sheets with dogs and gates. I'll put the link in my description, and you can print after you get these off the printer, you can then photocopy them onto cardstock, and your students can practice finding all the groups of 3 black keys with the castle gates, and then they can practice finding all the groups of 2 black keys, or they could find the groups of 2 black keys first, or some days you might want to do the 2 black keys and other days you want to do the 3 black keys. You might want to tie in, if they're in a method book that has a piece that just uses the 2 black keys, you could just do the 2 black keys with the dogs and practice finding the white keys underneath the 2 black keys, or however you want to use these. Students will have a good time, whether they're doing both the dogs and the gates, or they're just doing the dogs, or if they're just doing the gates. And you can make, if you buy these little packets of sort of rubber things, rubber crafty things at the Dollar Tree, you can cut those into the right sizes, or you could have little dots, whatever you have for naming the notes. Sometimes people put stickers on little pebbles. At Joann Fabrics you can get the little stones for flower arranging. They're about the right size, and you can get packets of alphabet letters that are stick-on, and you can make your own, or all manner of things, however you wanted to do it. And or you don't need them at all. You can just practice finding the notes. Between the 2 black keys is D, find all the D's, and then find the CDEs, however you wanted to do it. I think lots of review, especially for young children, is always helpful, and if they know how to do it really fast, that gives them a great sense of accomplishment. So that's the first one I wanted to share. Then I also have coloring pages that I'll bring in sometime, where you can, there's used to be coloring, maybe they still have them, different manufacturers. A paper keyboard that you can color the groups of 2 black keys and color the groups of 3 black keys a different color, and then color in the CDEs or write in the names. That's also helpful. Then, let's see, I put this on the floor. The Piano Safari people, before they got their manufactured version of this type thing, had made their own situation with little balls, which I could never find. So I found little frogs at the educator store for the groups of 2 black keys. Anything that fits on the 2 black keys would work. And this is great with a group of children. They love to put the frogs on, or even just one child at a time. And again, you might just have a day where you did the frogs on the group of 2 black keys and reviewed your CDEs, and another day you might do the 3 black keys. You might do all of them to start with. You might just do the black keys in the lesson, and depending on how your method works, or if you were just doing improvisation, maybe you're just going to have them learn the 2 black keys and the 3 black keys. And then another lesson, you would add the white key names underneath them. The more fun you can make it, the more you can make it like play, I think, for especially the young child, the faster they'll grab the concepts. So there are my frogs and butterflies. And again, if you had some sort of a manipulative to name the different keys, you could do that, or you could simply do it. Here's a group of 3 black keys, where's the F? And the child can find the F. Well, here's another group of 3 black keys. Or can you find a group of 3 black keys? Show me a group of 3 black keys, that sort of thing. All the different ways, all the different approaches that you can take. So that's beautiful. And then last but not least would be the one I purchased from Piano Safari, and I'll put that link. I don't have a link for these frogs and butterflies. You are on your own finding the things that will fit on the 2 and 3 black keys. But then this game, which you could purchase from their website, is called The Piano Decorating Kit by Julie Knurr-Haig and Catherine Fisher. And they are a wonderful story in and of themselves, but you can read all about them on their website. So, animal print, there's a safari theme to their books. So, 3 black keys is this wonderful animal print here. And 2 black keys is this wonderful zebra print here. And then they have got little cards exactly to fit on the piano keys. And I don't know where I picked who I heard this idea from first, but I like it. 2 black keys, D is in the middle. So let's put all of these on the D. Well, they're all D's. So let's put all the D's down. We are in the first week of classes. I'm not sure that I can speak the proper English anymore. What comes before D in the alphabet? Well, that's a C. So then you would put down all the C's. And after that, you could go in any direction. What comes before C or what comes after? If you want to stick with the 2 black keys and the C, D, E, what comes after D? E. So there's C, D, E. Notice that all the 2 black keys have the white keys C, D, E underneath them. Well, then you could just stop there. You could just do C, D, E's, and you can play some other, you could take them off or mix them up, or you could mix them up and put them in the right places. You could take them off and make them put them down, that sort of thing. And then, of course, different ways to go about it. You could say, here's a group of 3 black keys, and to the left of the bottom note key there is an F, or you could say, what comes after E? F. Well, there's F, and see there's 3 black keys, and F is down there. Just, let them take note, have them put these down. And then what's at the top of the 3 black keys, or what comes before C, is B. That's one way to do it, or you could go with G that comes after F. For my adults especially, I like to point out that F and B are at the top and bottom of the 3 black keys. And then after F comes G. And then what comes after G in music? I like to do A last, because what comes after G in music? Well, oh yeah, that's A. So then you get your A and your B down here. Or you can tag those on at the end. You could say, well, now what about these 2 keys? Well, then they would figure out that they need to be A and B. So lots of questions, make it fun. And again, you can do just the 3 black keys or just the 2 black keys. You could make them put the cards down. Once they're down, you could mix them up, or you could take some off and hand them to them, and could you put these in the right place? You could make up pieces on C, D, E. You can make up pieces on the 2 black keys. You can tie this in with what they're doing in their book, and any number of things. You can be very creative. Thank you. That's it for this one. Thank you for being with us here at Knitting the Notes with Dr. B.